Let's have some fun with goyish fruit. Is there any justification for doing schora with the goy's fruit? Let's have a look at the rasag. Lots of fun. Right, page 9. Right? We talked about this, that le'ochla is only a heter on the back of lo tiktzor, right? You're not allowed to pick the fruit unless it's done le'ochla. So if a guy picks the fruit, I'm allowed to sell it. Right?
So again?
If a guy picks the fruit, I'm allowed to sell it.
Not the goy's land.
Oh, nachon, Jewish land, yes.
Jewish land,
But he picked.
He was not a grown-up.
He's a guy, so he has no isurim, right?
And then if it's there, he can sell it.
Right. Right. Now the question always comes up: what happens if I'm doing it? If he's doing it b'shlichuti, what? Listen, the combine again. Let's start from the combine. The combine is my action.
I understand.
Right.
What's
Now, if I'm doing the business with the guy, many achronim would say that in chinami, right? This came up according to Tosfot. We saw Tosfot said that if one person picks and different person sells, none is over on the Isur. Because the Isur is lo tiktzor unless it's le'ochla. Now, if I tell the guy to pick for me, we might say that the guy, as far as we're concerned, is halachically considered like my combine, right? Was there in my picking with a machine or my asking a guy to do it? Yes, or pay him to do it, right? If we're in business together, then I might have a bigger problem, right? Because then I'm effectively picking. So, but if he picked, you see the last line in the Rasag, that's the Rasag here. The other option is to say, what? Right. Nachon. Drabanan, he says, B'chol mikra be Drabanan. I know you were worried, so say to you. There'll still be Yisur Drabanan to sell. The other option is have a look at the Mabit, the next Mabit Siman Shalev. נראה לי מה טעם אדם ינקל בדיני הסחורה בפירות שביעית. היה דאמרין לאוכלה ולא לסחורה עם פירות ישראל שלקחו מן ההפקר משדות ישראל. מה שלקח בדמים פירות שביעית מן הגוי הרי תחילתו בסחורה. מצי למימר עתינו מקר גבו דלא מצי לאשתו עדינה בעדי. So if I buy Shmita fruit from a goy, now again that's making a very big assumption. That's Shmita fruit, right? That's kedusha, even though it's in the guy's land. Who assumes that? Chazon Ish, before the Chazon Ish, the Mabit. Or the Mabit, yeah. The Mabit, so it works, yes, right? The Avkat Rochel, who is the Avkat Rochel? Bet Yosef, right? He the big machlok between the Mabit and the Avkat Rochel. So the Mabit says if you buy the Bet Yosef says if you buy Shmita fruit from a guy, error. That doesn't work. There's such a thing. You can't buy Shmita fruit from a guy unless it was in Jewish land and the guy picked it, whatever. The Mabit says like this. He says, first of all, we're going to get back to this. Mabit says, wait for unit 18. That's the first thing Mabit says. Wait for unit 18. They're going to learn properly whether there's kedusha in the fruit that grows in the guy's land. But let's assume there is kedusha. I don't have access to that fruit, right? So it has kedusha, but I don't have access to it, right? Because the guy is holding on to it as his own. It's fine, right? But it's his land. What can you do? Now, so if I go and buy it from him, I can sell it to you. Why? Because I say, look, the value of this fruit, what you're paying for, is not exactly the way he says it, but I think it's what he means in the depth. I paid for this fruit, right? I have this guy, he has great olives, right? I'll make wonderful olive oil, right? Am I allowed to sell the olives? I'm not allowed to sell the olives. Why not? Because they're Shmita. But the guy is holding on to them. It's his land. I want the olives. I pay for them. Now you say, oh, good. I'm going into this whole oil, olive oil business. So great. I want to buy those olives from you. Say, listen, I can't sell the olives to you because they're Shmita. But what I can do is I could say, you don't have access to the olives because the guy's in the way. Right? So pay me for the access. Because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have access to the olives.
You haven't bought them.
What?
No. The olives are here. So we got to
Oh no. Yeah, now they're here. Thanks a lot. But I paid. I had to pay for that access. I had to pay to get them to here. So truthfully, they're hefker. I shouldn't have had to pay. That's the truth. But Lemaisa, there was someone in the way. I got him out of the way for you. Pay me for that. Now they're here. Thanks. What? Right. Right. Atina mikach gavra de lo matzit. What? Yes. Yeah. I'm allowed to pay for the fruit because once again, I'm paying for the access from, right? They say that fruit is really mine, rightfully mine. The guy says, hey, good luck with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, mine is the collectives, right? It's also mine. Right. I want it. The guy says, well, good luck with that. I'm allowed to pay him. Then I say, yeah, okay, I got him out of the way. Now pay me for that service. Pay me for the service. What? Pay for the service of getting the guy out of the way. No, I mean, is you're paying for the olives. I'm going to take the price I'm going to take is not going to be the price of how much it would have cost me to take a baseball bat and get him out of the way, right? The price you're going to pay is how much it would cost me to. There is a shtickle chiddush. It's not so.
Yeah, the problem is that you're now a Jew, right?
So is the problem? You're the Jew. So, yeah, beseder.